What we've done so far, much of my work is based around the infrastructure, the nuts and bolts, what I call the boring stuff. So we're concentrated on ensuring that we have a stable and reliable network. We all know the frustrations that occur when things just don't work. So this year we've upgraded our school computer server to allow for a partial migration to the cloud now and a full move later. We've spent a lot of time having conversations with TTS. They're always on the end of the phone. We've installed the ultra-fast broadband fibre cable to the server room, and we're going to be connected at long last at the end of this month, so that's exciting. We've previously upgraded our wireless so that we had access points in most rooms. We've done a partial migration to the cloud in regards to email and website, and we've used Microsoft Office 365. We often get asked why Office 365. Being novice users of Google, we felt that Office had more features, and having an interface that staff were used to was one less change for teachers. Again, it's another huge area for development, and we have by no means using it to its fullest. We've just got basic site class pages and sheet documents for staff and sheet calendars. We've invested in modern learning environment furniture in all classes in Year 4 to 6. Again, we started at the senior end of the school because it's about pedagogy first. The use of single cell desks don't lend themselves to a flexible learning environment. Despite saying the pedagogy must come first, we've still ensured that we've got devices in classes. Up to this year, we've been predominantly a PC school, but we've just recently leased 70 iPads to give us a total of 90 to ensure that we've got 6 in every class in the junior school. We've literally just thrown them in there and said, have a play, have some fun, learn how to use them in preparation for next year. To be fair to our teachers though, that's not enough, and they're wanting professional development to make sure that they're using them to the best of their ability. We've used a current lease to continue to have netbooks in each Year 4 class. And then we've put BYOD in Year 5 and 6. We haven't specified a device, and we've gone for a bring your own browser option. This has only been implemented this term, so I'm currently constantly coming up to hurdles. What has worked well is that, as I said, we've spent a lot of time and money into infrastructure, and that meant that devices have connected with ease. We jiggled our technician visits so that we had a timetable roster when students could bring new devices to connect to the network. That was invaluable. When there were site glitches, there was someone on site that could solve it. If I could have my time again, I'd get more idea of staff knowledge and ability in how to use their devices themselves. It's sort of come up more in the Year 5 area. I've got very patient staff at that end that are, as we're learning about what to do, they're finding that the students' ability in understanding their device and basic things such as accessing the settings to find the wireless, opening emails, anything, documents, so that's something. They're probably more newer to the Year 5 students, so they don't really know their way around their device. I wouldn't implement BYOD at the same time as 90 iPads in the junior classes, not for my own sanity anyway. I would ensure that I have my cloud storage for files and student access to their files and printing better sorted before we started. And some things I wasn't really expecting was the devices in the different languages. I've been talked through how to connect to a wireless network with devices with operating systems in Chinese and Russian. So that's basically where we're at, and we're very much at the beginning of our journey, and I don't think that we'll ever be at the end of our journey, and I don't think we can ever say that we'll be at the end of our journey because things are constantly changing. We're all aware of that. But we're setting ourselves up hopefully for a really good professional learning and professional development next year. So I'm going to hand over to Emma now, who's